So I seen a couple clips from this video right here. Are black women the most disrespected? And I don't know why people even want to have this conversation if they're not going to be real. And it's a lot of information that y'all don't have. So I'm going to just say it like this. Y'all cannot defend or represent black women effectively as Democrats. Sorry. And listen. They know that. That's why they got you there. Because they know they can just sit you off to the side, make you perform for them whenever. But you can't effectively defend being black women as Democrats. It can't happen. Who is the most vilified black woman? Oh, I'll tell you who she is. She was voted anti-Semite of the year just for being against the war. But y'all are against the war. Y'all are against troops being sent over. Y'all against everything that's going on right now, aren't y'all? Well, why weren't y'all against it when Candace was against it? Oh, so now being a black woman has something to do with being a Democrat? No, because they're not going to defend you. They don't ride for you. Just like this lady, she was talking. I think I mentioned her. How educated she was. Like she was like cum laude her whole life. She's smart. But they put Cardi up there to read off her phone. They put somebody who needed a pearl earring to have somebody talk for them as a candidate. They didn't have women like this representing the culture. They don't have women like this representing the culture. She's not the spokesperson for the culture. It's somebody who would twerk. What are y'all looking at? Oh, I'm about to tell y'all. I said it before, but now I'm showing y'all. When y'all be like, you never hear white people talking like that, I always laugh at the people who say that because I know you're uninformed. I know you don't know what the hell you're talking about. So let me tell y'all what white dudes have done because they can't say anything about y'all. Y'all act like white people get to speak negatively about you. They don't get to say the stuff. Y'all be like, oh, these black men on podcasts. Black men on podcasts are saying what they think is wrong with the culture. White people cannot do that. They'll just get called racist. But y'all saying it to black men. They hate women. It's the same thing. What is racism? So, right. Anybody that criticizes just hates, right? Well, they call y'all Karen now. They find videos of y'all with the police and call you Karen. But that's not what Karens were doing before. Karens were calling the police. But now, when y'all argue, you're Karen. We know why they're doing this. These are all white guys on the channels. Purposely finding black women to call Karen. Why? Because you called their mom one. Their aunt one. So when you talk about being vilified, talk about the people who are actually vilifying y'all. You want to know who's vilifying black women the most? What's the nigga name? Lemmy. Y'all praise the people who vilify y'all. It's no black man. Y'all talk about Kevin Samuels. Y'all should talk about Lemuel the way y'all talk about Kevin Samuels. There's no black man on a podcast that's making black women look any worse than Lemmy does. He has destroyed y'all's image. Single-handedly. Lemmy. That's who's vilifying black women. Niggas like that. What's her name? Shannon. I forgot her name. Damn. Who made Love and Hip Hop? What's the lady name? Respectfully to her. It's Shannon, right? Sharon? Sharon or Shannon? She's vilifying black women. They put the worst stuff out there. They put the best looking people up to promote the worst things. And then they put only the people who co-sign it. How come, the women that y'all call pick-me's, the ones that are secondhand embarrassed by shit, what about them? So y'all need to stop romanticizing whiteness and understand how you're really being vilified. These videos that I'm clipping up right here have millions of views, all of them. And all y'all do is get online. I seen in one of the videos, it was women talking and it was men talking. The dude said, I blame everybody but black women for black women being vilified. Okay. All right. Cool. How's that helping? Because they're not vilifying. Listen, because this is what ladies need to understand. They're not vilifying you out the blue. They're vilifying you with visual evidence. They're vilifying you with visual evidence. All the women who defend being single moms, guess what? Do you know that we can watch bad parenting front row now? We see the kids. So like you can say whatever you want. We actually see the kids now. We see the little girls twerking. We see the YNs. We see the cuss videos with the kids. We see that it's always a mom right there. Never a dad. Never a dad in the cuss videos. Cuss challenge. Say your cuss word when I'm out the room, all that shit. Never a dad. It's never a father. Ever. Right? We see this shit. So social media has destroyed the idea of y'all just wanting to ignore everything around you. And this is what women need to understand. Nobody co-signs or rushes to defend the bad behavior of men. Hello? When's the last time you did a video about deadbeats and then the deadbeats came on like, well, no, we don't take care of the kids because we don't want to. You was just asked. Why would I take care of a kid? I ain't about to take care of no kids. The fuck I look like? No! All the stuff that y'all say about abusive men. Do men come on and say, well, we be hitting y'all because whatever? No! Pedo stuff. You ever seen a pedo defend being a pedo? I've never seen that shit. I wouldn't want to see it. It'll piss me clean the hell off. But if I did, I wouldn't want to see it, but I've never seen it. I've seen y'all defend pedos more than I've ever seen a ped defend a ped. Himself, herself. So no matter what it is, unless we talking about content, you mean, what about when they say, shit, log off? So all of the stuff that men do, y'all always wonder, what about men? Okay, what about men? Nobody defends being bad man. Everyone attacked the old boy when he came on and said, I got 7 kids or 7 baby mamas. He got attacked for saying that. Y'all defend the ratchet. Y'all defend the ghetto. Y'all defend the ignorant. Y'all will get on and act like women's attitude is now just some fucking trope or talking point. Man, if you don't get out of here with that bullshit and y'all defend it all. So you don't get to say what about men when there's nobody defending openly and have a whole group of it. I just seen Shaka Khan. Okay. Gladys Knight. Felicia Rashad said something about women and the way they dress or whatever. Got attacked. She's a pick-me. It's always giving pick-me. These older women pick-me, all that shit. I remember seeing a video of her getting attacked. Now Shaka Khan getting attacked for saying women out there twerking. Where's the talent? All this shit. Now Shaka Khan getting attacked. So it seems like to me, women want to be disrespected because they want all the stuff that people have a problem with to continue. People are calling out the stuff that they have issue with. And when they do, for some reason, it's pushback. So if black women were the most vilified, y'all want to be, because y'all don't want anybody to tell you anything that'll stop it from happening. Y'all remember when a guy came along and told men, hey, men don't go 50-50. Go work a job. Go protect. Get a martial art. Get a gun. Dress nice. Smell nice. These the colognes. Bro, get in shape. He became the antichrist of the world because he told women what they need to do as well. Now, all of that stuff, y'all say men want to go 50-50. Y'all want to get Kevin Simmons back to talk to men about 50-50? These men don't want to protect. Y'all want to get Kevin Samuels back to talk to men about protecting? Or y'all glad where he's at? Because y'all seems like y'all need him to argue for y'all, because all of the stuff y'all argue about men, he agrees with y'all. But y'all hated him for what? Oh, because anytime somebody says something, it's a problem. But you never hear white men talking like that because we can see them talking like that. I don't have to hear them. I can see them talking. It's videos of them. So, if y'all were the most vilified, it's your own fault. Let's be honest with you. Because you don't want the correction, not from women, not from men, not from no damn body. You don't want it. You don't even want the correction. You don't want it. So, that's the answer to the question. Yes, yep. Black women are the most vilified. Hell yeah. And wonder why? Because y'all are the easiest target. And y'all the easiest target, and then y'all have silenced the voices of the women who see the problem too. They're silenced. You don't get to call it out. And, like I said, the most vilified black woman is Candace Owens. So until y'all get off the Democratic plantation and start being black women for black women and not for black Democrats, it's going to continue because y'all won't even address it how you supposed to. Y'all address it as Democrats. That's not addressing a problem. Y'all been Democrats the whole time and y'all got a problem. So what the fuck? It's kind of crazy, man. But you know, keep it up. Keep tap dancing for them. Keep tap dancing for Massa and them. While their women get the benefits of it. Y'all did all this DEI shit. Google who benefited from DEI the most. When it was affirmative action, Google who benefited from it the most. Now you're being called their name when they had a problem with the black girl follow train? Yeah, okay. And y'all gonna sit back and let it happen while black men are the problem. Okay, cool, bet. Black fatigue is the problem. How about that? So, start calling y'all Karens. How about that? That cool? So that's the answer to the question. Yep, they are. And it's their own fault. Like I said, old boy said he blamed everybody but black women. That's a noble idea when someone's being attacked, that you don't blame the people being attacked. That's like, imagine if, like I said before, I got another example. You ever seen the gang member? When we talk about the Shy and YNs and all these killings and all this stuff, the unalivings and all this stuff happening to people. You ever seen the ops come on like, man, we the ops, so we got to do this stuff. Y'all mad that we doing it's what we do? No. So nobody defends being bad but y'all. Y'all knew that? Stop saying you're being attacked and listen to why it's happening. It can't just be everybody at this point. Y'all got a problem with everybody. And it's not y'all. It's the people y'all won't listen to. Think of if you've ever called a woman a pick-me for saying you did something wrong, you deserve to be disrespected. Because they tried to correct your mistake and you didn't want it. Y'all all, like I say, I'm going to start saying this every video I can think to say it. Y'all always misquote Tupac. He started off that by saying we got to be real with our women. That means, and y'all are liars when y'all say, it's the tone. It's not what you're saying, it's the delivery. Y'all are liars because it don't matter how it's said because y'all attacked Felicia Rashad. She was saying it as a mother. She was saying it lovingly. She was not being disrespectful. And y'all attacked that lady. So it don't matter. As long as you saying something that y'all don't like, it's whatever, man. So, yep. Y'all are the most disrespected. And y'all are the easiest target because y'all not going to do nothing to change it. You don't want to change it. You want to brag about what you are when that ain't even who we talking about. Like I said, this lady right here. Y'all want to talk about being educated. Okay, good. Good. What about all the women who never went to college? Because they're the ones that's being talked about. So until you deal with the problem, until you address the problem. Like when y'all talk about men, again, men, these deadbeats, these this. What do y'all hear men saying? Pick better ones. They're not co-signing the behavior. Y'all co-sign the behavior. When men call out behavior, y'all be like, oh, well, just date a man then, instead of trying to change the behavior. Men don't co-sign the behavior. They don't. Never. They don't co-sign the behavior. Y'all co-sign the behavior. That's why you're vilified. Because you won't change it. There's more to the story. Matter of fact, I'm going to tell you the story right now. And I said this before, but it's a rebranding. Once the bra burning happened, listen, okay, it goes like this. When black culture, when black culture, bucks up, they push feminism, right? However, black women, you are not invited to the white party. So it happened in the 60s. Martin Luther King passes, he was the leader. And then bra burning. And then in the 70s, they rebranded black people. Okay? Black exploitation, pimps, hoes, all that different stuff. They gave you an image that you carry to this day. Now, Black Lives Matter was another buck up of the system. Now they're branding feminism again. They push feminism again. However, they got to rebrand black women again. Y'all still not invited to the party that you wasn't invited to in the 70s with white women's liberation. You're not invited to them pushing feminism in the face of Black Lives Matter. You're not invited to the party. So y'all think y'all are, but that's why y'all feel so oppressed. They don't give a damn about you. They're using you to rebrand the negative image of black people. And they doing it with y'all. They're doing it with you. So yes, they're going to push the twerking. Yes, they're going to push the fighting. Yes, they're going to push the ghetto shit. Because you said Black Lives Matter. So no, baddies, east, west, north, south. Now that's TV, zoos, all the shit. Fight each other. Twerk each other. What's your OF? So they're rebranding you right now. They did it in the 70s. They're doing it now. Anytime we stand up for black culture, it's push of a feminist movement and then redirect the black women because they're not part of the feminist movement. Not for real, not in real time. They'll use you to say their shit, but you won't get anything. Like I said, DEI, help them. Affirmative action, help them. You'll frontline for it. You tap dance for them. Oh, we were the 92%. Of what? Of what the fuck? So, yes, the answer to this question, yep. Y'all are the most disrespected and y'all are the easiest target. I'm not even going to flip it back on y'all to say how disrespectful y'all are. It don't even matter. Y'all know y'all smart-mouthed asses. I don't even got to go there. That's low-hanging fruit. Don't even matter. Yep. The answer is yeah, you are. But you're the easiest target. You want to be disrespected. You don't stand up. It's not enough, air quote, pick-me's that make that type of content because most of them, some of them, a lot of them don't even be talking about men. They be talking about women's, how they move. And then y'all call it pick me. Well, she's not even saying it for as a man. For men, she's saying it because she carries herself a certain way as a woman and you don't. And it's embarrassing to her. I couldn't even imagine this lady twerking right here on this her. I couldn't imagine her twerking. Maybe she twerk, maybe she would. I couldn't imagine her twerking. She carried herself a different way. But like she said, she's a genius her whole life. They don't push people like that. You ever seen a movie of a black woman that's just been a genius her whole life? Or do you see the women in the hood with the baby daddy and then get out of jail and the baby boy story? I want to hear a story of this lady. I want to see the black woman who grew up in the hood and was smart her whole effing life. Cum laude, double cum laude, summa cum laude, whole career. Every school she went to, she was top of the class. I want to see that woman's story. I want to see the Ketanji Brown Jackson story. Somebody that was a genius and then became a Supreme Court justice. She got embarrassed in the name of politics, not even being able to answer a question that I know she knows the answer to. All because to try to make somebody feel good. Y'all can't be black women and Democrat. You got to be a black woman. When Malcolm X said y'all was the most unprotected, that was an anti-liberal speech. Go listen to it. He hated Democrats. Y'all should not get to even use his speeches while voting the way y'all vote. Y'all are the opposite of what he was trying to get you to be, and that's why you are. And that's married and Democrat, but that's neither here nor there. Don't worry about it. So the answer is yeah, and you are the easiest target. You want to be disrespected. You don't want to change any of the stuff. Tupac said we got to heal our women and be real with our women. How do you think he meant that? You think he meant Yada Awakening or Kevin Samuels? Okay, we got to heal our women, be real with our women. If you could ask Pac right now, you think he meant Kevin Samuels or Yada Awakening? Keep it real. When he said we got to be real with our women, you think he meant Kevin or you think he meant these niggas y'all follow that only blame men for shit? Shannon, controversial Shannon niggas. You think he meant controversial fucking Shannon or you think he meant Kevin Samuels? Huh? You think he meant Chris Perry? Huh? You think he meant that? That's not what the hell he was talking about when he said we got to be real with y'all. Because if we don't be real with y'all, niggas gonna hate y'all. All right. Okay. If we don't be real with y'all, if y'all don't accept the way we talk to y'all, people are going to hate your guts. Okay? They're going to hate you. Realness is not what you say. It's realness. Don't say, oh, it's the delivery. The delivery is real. Damn it. So Pac wasn't talking about these punk ass dudes that y'all follow that are weak as hell and only blame men because they never got attention from women. Or the dudes who did get attention from women and that's how they kept it by pillow talking and pandering and hating on men. So no, that's not how you be real with women. This is being real with women. This ain't being disrespectful. This ain't none of that shit. This is showing y'all how white people think of y'all and why. So the answer to the question is yes, and y'all are the easiest target. You're never going to do nothing to change what people got a problem with because you have painted it like they're the ones that's the problem for having a problem with you. It's gaslighting, especially when we can see it. So for y'all to get on, like women like her, for y'all to get on and talk about your education is really kind of fake as hell because that's not the problem here. You being smart, not the problem. It's all the dummies amongst you. Because black men aren't represented by the Urkels and the smart dudes and the Ben Carsons. Fuck, hell, what y'all do to the greatest neurosurgeon who ever walked this earth? Y'all talk to him like he was dumb. All because of how he voted with Trump. So we're not represented by our smart. We're represented by our athletes and our YNs. Unfortunately. And that's where the Black Men on Podcast redirect the image. None of them are YNs or thugs or gang members. A lot of them went to college. They're smart dudes. They do real estate. They're in crypto. These are smart men. And they're rebranding the image because thanks to your Democratic massa, they wanted it to be Ice Cube and them. Dr. Dre and them. So the answer to the question is, yeah, y'all are being vilified, but you make it so easy to do. Like, it's not even a hard thing to do. It's an easy work. It's easy work.